Maxime, he came on his 11th birthday for you.
Yes.
Yay!
There he is! Prime Minister! Prime Minister! Our Prime Minister! Mad Max! Listen to the crowd! Our Prime Minister, Maxime Bernier!
To fight for our freedoms and to fight for what we believe. I want to thank you to be here this morning. Received another bad news coming from Alberta. Jason Kenney, as you know, said a couple of weeks ago that he doesn't know what is a vaccine passport and he wants implement a vaccine passport in his province. But today, he flip-flopped like O'Toole on the vaccine passport, and he said that he will impose a vaccine passport in Alberta, and he said that he's supporting O'Toole because O'Toole also support the vaccine passport all across the country. Shame on them, they're not considering anymore. Now, as you know, that's the question of this election. Do you want more government control or more freedom? What do we want? Freedom! Yes, freedom. And I can tell you, we will win that battle of ideas. We will gain back our freedoms, and all that will start the 20th of September, because all our people across the country, not only here, but in New Brunswick, in BC, all across the country, people know that this election is an historical one to fight and gain back our freedoms against these authoritarian measures that they are imposing on us. We are for freedom, so we are for freedom of choice. And that's why we respect everybody, but we don't want people to be segregated because they decide, that's their decision. If somebody wants to decide that they won't have the vaccine, that's their own choice. You know, my body, my choice, our body, our choice. Vaccinated people or unvaccinated people, both of them, everybody is in the same boat because everybody can spread the virus. So why doing segregation in our country? Why? You know, I won't be able to go to a restaurant in Quebec. Same thing in Alberta. It will come here in Ontario, all across the country. But in Quebec, it's okay for me to go to my church. There's no difference. Do you think that there's more viruses in a restaurant than in a church? It's not based on science. It's not based on common sense.
That's right. Yeah. Yep.
Emergency act here across the country must end. There's no more emergency. We know what to do with that virus. If you want to take the vaccine, you can. But vaccinated people, listen to me. You're not in danger if I'm with you. Everybody must be united together under the freedom umbrella. Justin Trudeau, O'Toole, Kenney.
Even the speakers don't like them.
Kenney, O'Toole, Trudeau, Kenney, Ford, they are all in the same boat. They want now, you know, they did segregation by race, by gender, by religion, and now it will be by vaccination status. We are saying no. no to more segregation or to segregation in our country. No more discrimination, no more segregation, no more lockdowns. And yes, we respect our kids, like you just said. Our kids must be able to go to school without masks. It's the choice of the parents if they want their kids to wear a mask or not. That must be their choice. When tyranny becomes law, revolution becomes our duty. That will be the question of this election.
Freedom.
You know, this country, I need you, because as you know, at the last election, we had 300,000 votes. If each one of these voters can find 10 more voters, we will have 3 million votes. And if we have 3 million votes, we'll be around 16% in the poll. So, don't hesitate to stand up and speak out for your rights. Do like I did when they arrested me and cuffed and put in jail for a non-crime in Manitoba after a political gathering in a park, when the police asked me a question about, do you have any weapons? Anything that can hurt me? I was very surprised because, as you know, it was the first time that I was arrested. And so I said, weapons? No. Only my words, only my philosophy. Now, to use your words as your weapons, and we will be successful. We will win that revolution, that common sense revolution. You still have time to speak to your friends, your colleagues, your co-workers, your family that don't know about the PPC, because there's a lot of Canadians still that don't know that we exist. Because the mainstream media didn't like what we are saying. As you know, they know that if they gave us more coverage, we'll have more people that will come on our side, because we are speaking the truth based on facts and on common sense. We cannot count on the mainstream media.
Is that you? I can see
Now,
that purple tsunami is coming.
Yes,
it is. 16%. My favorite color.
Yeah. No more mass mandate, no more curfew, no more stay-at-home orders. We want our freedom back, and I will fight also to win my own riding in both. So that's why in 10 minutes I will do a debate, a Zoom debate with the candidates in my riding in both, and I can tell you I will win that debate, and I will have in 10 minutes. And I will be there, so I count on you. And I just want to end by the quote that I like from John F. Kennedy, because that quote is the reality that we are living under tyranny right now in Canada. And John F. said, in the long history of the world, only few generations have been granted the role of defending freedom in its maximum hour of danger. You are that generation. This is your role, and now is the time. We will defend our freedoms. Freedom